What is happening?
I don't know. I'm just making noises to make sure that I don't waste any content on a episode that won't record.
There you go.
Couldn't possibly say things twice.
Damn whole crappy coin. So, you know what? I totally screwed up because today was day 30. I was going to change the music because you know how like on news channels when a breaking news story goes into the next phase.
Yes.
Yeah, they usually kind of change up their bump package a little bit. Yes, we're in the next phase
because we're in a
today
is
the beginning of month 2.
Oh, I see. Okay. The 13th starts month 2.
Yes. I was gonna make new music. Damn. Yeah, I know that's a scary thought, isn't it? Month 2. Good.
Could you sing? Could you sing the music for us?
Everything is going to hell.
Yeah.
God, I just spit all over everything. There are fluid droplets all over every surface. Oh,
month 2. Okay.
All right, real talk.
Heading into month 2.
Ooh, real talk.
Who has been having really, really, really weird dreams?
Oh,
yeah, you keep bringing that up. I have not.
Really? Man, mine seem to have gotten worse.
Tell us. Are you on new medication?
Did I talk about the melting skulls and stuff?
Like nightmarishly worse? Or?
No, just weird.
No.
Just really weird. Like,
no, tell me about the melting skulls.
Okay, so let's see. Within the last week, I had this weird dream about a whole lot of melting skulls and heads and bones, but they were very obviously kind of like bad 70s special effects. You could tell that they were made out of white wax and that they were melting in stop motion with, red bloody wax on the inside. But I was just dealing with a lot of it, and it wasn't like a frightening thing. It was like, oh, this again? Why is his head melting? And and different things, but then there was a scary moment of like, okay, well, I can tell that is a stop motion head, and his head is attached to his body, but it's not real. It's made of wax. But what if the eyes open as it starts melting? And I don't know. It was weird.
Whoa.
So that was.
Did you recognize any of the people?
It was like William Hurt. So I mean, it was like 70s actors and stuff too. Very weird.
And what was the setting?
Black cyclotron. So like everything.
What's a cyclotron?
Like those seamless background. Joy, come on, a black cyc in a studio. The seamless backgrounds with the curved cyclotron.
I just called it a psych. I didn't realize it was short for cyclotron,
nope, cyclotron,
which I'm going to always use now.
Yeah. So there you go. It's
okay. So it was just a black void.
Just a black void. Yeah. But it was very obviously a studio setting to me. Like I could feel the lighting rig around me and stuff. It was very weird. Very weird.
So it wasn't any secret that it wasn't real.
Yeah, it was no secret that it wasn't real, and it was more annoying than it was scary. Because I was really interesting. The point of the dream was more about me trying to figure out why this kept happening. It was so weird. So that was dream 1. Dream number 2, I had a whole lot of tools, and I had to go somewhere to use them. And I had like crates, like wheelie, wheel them with you crates of tools. And I had to get on an airplane, and this part of the dream, it was just understood that this had already happened. I had gone to somewhere on a plane, used my tools for good, not evil, and was trying to get home. I was late to arrive at the security gate, so it was kind of dicey as to whether or not I was going to get on my plane. There was a long line, and I was being told that I could not check my tools because there were many of them that were considered dangerous, like, utility knives and blah, 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 which I was getting really frustrated with because that was bullshit because I had just flown with these tools and it was totally fine, 24 hours prior. And now I had to figure out how to get rid of all these tools and or fit like 5 rolling crates of tools into my day pack, which for some reason wasn't going to be checked or x-rayed. And so it was me running around the airport, finding like hidden nooks and crannies and cache areas where I could hide my tools and then have somebody come back and get them. And or me trying to fit all these tools into like a magic bag of holding that, never seemed to end. Like I could just keep putting stuff in. It was so weird. And then I had a third one, but I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was another one of those where everything was just aggravating more than it was weird. And then of course the dream about video conferencing all night. I don't know. Right. It's just me. That's what's happening in my world.
Were those the airport and the skulls, was that all in one night?
No, those were 2 separate nights. They were consecutive nights. No, and that's the other thing. It's like night one is nothing but skulls. Night 2 is nothing but tools. Night 3 is nothing but video conferencing. And
were
night 4
watching
is
excavations or
no, I wasn't.
Tools and skulls and
no, like
Indiana Jones.
I'd watched Tiger King when the skull thing had happened.
Well, that'll cause all sorts of weird dreams. That's for sure.
I don't know, man.
It's sexual about Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Ew, gross. So now that guy he's got like merchandise and everything. This is
he already had merchandise and everything. Yeah,
no, but I mean, other people are making it for him now. He's getting exactly what he wanted because of this fucking Netflix series
I totally
would
buy a Seth Wadley hat.
Yeah.
And
exactly
you can. Well, it's not him. That's the car dealership. They're getting what they want.
I know, but his story is making him famous, and he's getting everything that he fucking wanted. Like, you guys are like,
well, he is. Yeah, he's getting what he wanted, but he's not getting it in the direction that I think he wanted it in.
He wanted fame.
Although everybody does hate Carol Baskin. So, I mean,
yes, and he wants fame. Everyone thinks she killed her husband.
I think that more than fame, he just wanted everybody to hate Carol Baskin. And he did get that.
Maybe do this.
Maybe you should also listen to the podcast, Joe Exotic, on Wondery.
Well, okay. I will.
I'm never going to. I don't like him. I have no interest in buying anything from him. None of that's ever going to happen. So I watched it and I thought he was horrible. I thought everyone was horrible. And that was that.
Everybody was horrible.
Right. They're just trash.
Media Corner.
I haven't watched anything interesting or new other than Schitt's Creek, which I don't want to keep watching because I don't want it to ever end.
I know, but I
don't want it to ever be done.
It's over now. I mean, and then I've read this a lot. Were you kind of like, yeah, okay, like season 1, season 2, like, yeah, all right, this is okay. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not great. But then as it kept going, it got way better.
I mean, I liked it early on. I was afraid it was going to be a Seinfeld-like or Arrested Development-like show where no one changes and everyone's awful.
Yeah.
And that's what you start to see happening and changing, and that's when it becomes much deeper and much better of a show. I think that was always their intention, is to do the Breaking Bad type thing where they're slowly, morphing from rich asshole, hate this town so much, mean to everybody, thinks they're better than everybody, elitists, to...
And I guess that's probably why I didn't absolutely love season 1, is because there wasn't any of that growth yet. Season 1 was pretty much
David was always the best character. He was always my favorite.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I didn't realize that Twyla is also a Levy. Daughter. I didn't know that. Oh, Twyla.
Affair.
Oh,
Twyla.
Twyla is such a... I guess, does Mutt ever come back? We're on season 4.
Does who what?
Gone still.
Does Mutt ever come back? On season 4?
Yeah, we're in season 4. He's been gone. He went road tripping somewhere.
Yes, he does come back for a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why you want to know
all that much.
Yeah, no,
It's a great show.
It
It's
is
fun to binge. Really
It's
good.
very
to binge,
fun to
actually.
binge.
When you binge it, it actually is really nice because you get to see.
You get to watch the
The
arc
arc
a
is
little
much
bit better. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got we're sitting on the last half of the final season.
Yeah.
You know,
And Patrick and
truly just
relationship
sitting
right now
on
is
it
really-
because I'm kind of like you. It's like, well, once it's over, it's over. And
Yeah. Then I have to rewatch it again. Come on.
yeah, exactly.
Which is what I'll do. Have you seen it all, Joy, or just some of it?
I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen enough to know it's hilarious.
It's hilarious, and it keeps getting
Moira.
more heartfelt and warm. Yes, sir.
Yes, I did notice some of that.
Dad.
Got to be down here. What else is going on? What else is going on? Just
you know
meat.
what?
And we did a fine tutorial on meat processing.
Yeah.
I am sorry I missed that, gentlemen.
Oh, well, I ended up throwing to a 1950s educational movie.
I did see that. So I definitely know how to do it.
So you would like to saw some meat. Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, I guess I need to put a link to that YouTube video because you really do need to watch the video. The audio doesn't do it justice.
No, you really got to get a
yeah.
good look at it. Yeah, I
You don't
think you
get the
should
full
post that for
picture
sure.
of the cuts and the slices and the
And the carcass,
color.
Yeah, the carcass. Yep. Taking a hacksaw to it.
the bloodletting.
I think if I have another kid, I'm going to name him Carcass.
Carcass.
Carcass Armstrong.
How to
Did you guys watch the
That's
SNL,
fascinating.
the remote SNL, by the way? Any of you?
I watched I'm sorry. I watched a bit of it. I love the Zoom call.
I have not watched it yet. I want to watch it. I just think it's so fascinating that you finally got your wish.
I know. There's
They had
some
to
really
do something.
good
They're
stuff,
going to lose
actually.
money. It's really
What
well
you'll
done.
love, Jeremy, is
Like
the middle-aged Ninja Turtles, which is pretty.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Did a
I will
cartoon.
I'll have to watch it here very shortly.
I better check that out too. The intro was super well done.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do
with
more?
that. Yeah,
I think they will.
I
Yeah.
really do.
What is interesting to me, which is what I love.
Because you know it's like
when they
twice
have-
as difficult to make.
Yeah. But they're forcing all of these comedians and creative people to be even more creative. Like you have to think a way to make a sketch that you can do in your apartment
Yeah.
or with other people.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of fun to see. That's pushing their boundaries of creativity, which I love.
It's a great new challenge for whoever their editor is, because their editor normally wouldn't cut every sketch, right? So
Yeah, they must have to
Exactly.
be way ahead of schedule.
editors probably working overtime. And they're not getting a ton of footage either. So
Well,
Right. But
again,
yeah, I
I'm
mean
just
that's
saying.
kind of what I was
iPhone
thinking is like they've had to have been working on this for weeks, and so they may have more, but yeah, they've been pulling our model, do something and release it a week later. Except for these.
no, you know what? I don't know if I buy that, because they always rehearse for a week. I think that they can flip those shows in 5 days.
You're the expert.
Just in and watch it, just because you're not doing like 30 takes of something. Anyway,
Well, they're probably deciding on you're doing this sketch, you're doing this one, send us your footage, and they'll look at it really quickly, decide if it's going to be in or out. They don't. The only thing
Or
that
they
they
might-
add stuff to is the news stuff. But
Yeah.
right. But the editor could be watching it while it's going down too, and the director. And I just
that's
think that
true,
it can
if they're doing
probably
anything live, yeah.
flip in 5 days, and that's what makes it even more impressive.
Yeah,
I'm a
I think
fan.
it's just really. I think it's great the fact that they did it, and hopefully they keep trying.
Mm-hmm. I bet they will.
Why the hell not? We need entertainment. I don't think we care that it's low quality.
And I want to see inside their houses.
Yes.
What they're doing.
Yes, yes.
Well, some of them have nice houses. What's his name? Colin Jost. And you're like, clearly you're living off of Miss Johansson's.
Scarlett Johansson's funny.
Yeah.
But can you blame him?
And then Pete Davidson's, I think he all he does the whole time, every sketch he's in is a rap. He just does some sort of parody rap.
Knows his talents.
He knows
Yeah.
what-
He knows his limitations.
Right. Knows he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
But yeah,
with,
Jeremy, check it out.
What they can't do any costuming because they don't have.
Yeah, they don't have any.
But whatever they have,
No.
might have stuff.
So, yeah, but mostly they just have to make fun of. There's some really great. Yeah, like you said, the Zoom call one is very funny.
Perfect.
Crying. And
Oh man. Yes.
Okay, it's settled. I have to go watch it now.
Yes, you must.
All
You
right.
must.
All right.
Good break.
Goals. Since we didn't have any goals yesterday, we just had meat cutting.
That's a goal for everyone.
Learn. I mean, if we could get meat, I would learn to cut some.
That
I
would
don't
be a
have
good goal.
I would need
No,
a
it's
freezer. That's the
disgusting.
problem. I would need an external freezer.
Then that's your goal, to get a freezer.
Yeah.
I have got to fix the circuit breaker that my freezer is on so that we can actually use it. We have a freezer, but the breaker trips constantly, and that's not good.
Oh, yeah. Just plug it in some other outlet.
Well,
Isn't that how that
it's
works?
on this whole circuit and a whole bunch of things. It's one of those outlets that has the circuit breaker in the outlet, and I've replaced it with another one of those, and it keeps breaking. And so I'm thinking about just putting it without that on the circuit, but I'm wondering if that's going to burn my house down. I think I need to Google. That's my goal.
You think it
I'm
takes
going to
too
Google.
much power to?
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm going to Google whether or not my house will burn down if I remove the GCFI outlet on the end of this. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Paul's cutting meat.
Oh my gosh. Too.
Joy's
meat
making
that I have.
remote Saturday Night Live, and I'm burning my house.
Burning down your house.
Right.